February, the Hyundai Ioniq 5 got its official reveal. Unique styling, a decent range, and some innovative features helped the brand rake in over 40,000 pre-orders. In April, we learned Hyundai was facing challenges with its production due to the ongoing chip shortage that so much of the auto industry has. So much, in fact, that Hyundai idled the facility where Ioniq 5 is made. Now those previous production delays are causing downstream effects to the brand's delivery schedule, at least according to a letter that we got from one of our viewers about their Ioniq 5 delivery date. Ioniq 5s originally planned to begin UK deliveries in June and July, but now delivery dates have been pushed back to August or perhaps even September. This delay also includes the special edition Ioniq 5 that's known as Project 45. However, the delay of Project 45 vehicles is complicated further by additional supply chain constraints affecting parts that differentiate them from standard Ioniq 5s. Watch this space. A judge in Norway has ruled against Tesla in a lawsuit alleging the company both significantly reduced charging speeds and cut range on certain variants of its Model S and Model X vehicles. As of right now, Norwegian owners of both Model S and X with the discontinued 85 kWh battery packs have been awarded the equivalent of $16,000 in the judgment. However, Tesla never responded to the lawsuit, which was concluded without the company's participation, and it still has the right to appeal the decision. In 2019, when the software update in question happened, Tesla told Electrek that the changes to range and charging were done to protect the battery pack, which went out of production in 2016. This left owners understandably concerned about why the packs were suddenly in need of such significant protection measures, but more information wasn't forthcoming. Electrek reports that there could be 10,000 owners in Norway affected by the judgment. Electrek reports that there could be 10,000 owners in Norway affected by the judgment, and it could set a precedent for similar pending lawsuits elsewhere, including in the USA. For nearly a year now, Chevrolet has been working to address problems with the battery pack found in 2017 through some 2019 Chevy Bolt EVs, a problem which, in a handful of cases, has led to cars catching fire, and of course was responsible for Chevrolet issuing an emergency software update designed to restrict maximum state of charge in affected cars until a permanent solution was ready. Unlike the Hyundai Kona EV, which also had a problem with a battery pack that Hyundai ultimately solved by announcing a global battery replacement program for affected vehicles, Chevy has maintained from the start that it believed a software update could solve its problems. Last month, we told you about the proposed software update for some 2019 Bolt EVs, and today, Chevy has announced the same for 2017 through the remainder of 2019 Bolt EVs. Essentially, the update follows the same process. You take your car in, text at the dealership, run some diagnostics on the battery pack, and replace modules as necessary, and reprogram the car's BMS with new software designed to better monitor pack health. I'll be getting the update for my car this Friday, so watch this space. The UK's Office of Gas and Electricity Markets, or Ofgem, has approved £300 million, about $424.5 million, in new investments to expand electric car charging infrastructure. The funds, which were targeted at a mix of urban and rural regions, will be used by local networks to build 1,800 new ultra-rapid charging connections for motorways and 1,750 new community-level charging connections. With the sale of new fossil fuel vehicles scheduled to be banned in 2030, and new fossil fuel electric hybrids from 2035 onwards, the UK is looking to take aggressive steps to ease the transition, and mitigating fears of range anxiety is a big part of that process. Also included in Ofgem's recent round of investments are monies for electric grid upgrades and renewable electricity power generation. Ofgem's chief executive described the investment as a down payment towards £40 billion of green investment planned over the next 7 years, as the UK works to be a totally zero-emission nation within 30 years. They say everything is bigger in Texas, and that apparently includes the absurdity. Tesla owners in Texas have long had to jump through ridiculous hoops to get their cars, as state laws prevent automakers from selling directly to consumers. In an evolving sales landscape that has other companies such as Volvo following Tesla's lead, that already feels particularly backwards. But the silliness got turned up to 11 when you learn that the Cybertruck, which will be built in Texas alongside the Tesla Semi, Tesla Model 3 and Model Y, will have the same issues. If a Texan wants to buy one, everything has to be officially done out of state, with paperwork handled by Tesla delivery centers hundreds or even thousands of miles away. Once the purchase is finalized, the owner can then pick up their vehicle at a local Tesla gallery. With Elon Musk now an honorary Texan, state legislators did try to change the law but ran out of time this session. And because Texas, legislators are only in session every other year, so yeah. You'll also still have to pay tax on your Texan Tesla though, because Texas. Tesla's Cybertruck was first unveiled in 2019, and while the reveal event wasn't the smoothest in Tesla's history, there has been, and continues to be, a lot of interest in the sci-fi styled full-size pickup. Now, a crowdsourced count by Tesla fans estimates that there's been 1 million refundable $100 Cybertruck reservations placed. And while yes, that's an unofficial tally because Tesla doesn't release reservation numbers to the press, it's pretty accurate. Comments made by Elon Musk back on Tesla Battery Day line up well with estimates by the same group at the same time, so there's no reason to suggest anything has changed since then. Of course, not all reservations convert to purchases, but with numbers like these, I think it's safe to say that Tesla will be producing and deliver Cybertrucks in serious volumes for the foreseeable future. The first Cybertruck deliveries are anticipated later this year, but Tesla won't be at full Cybertruck production capacity until 2022. With Tesla, Rivian, Ford, GM and others getting into the EV pickup market, it's an exciting time if you like electric pickups. EV charging provider EVGO has rolled out a reservation program on the US West Coast. While it began in just 2 markets earlier this year, the program has already been expanded to 17 markets in 2 states. The creatively named EVGO Reservations allows drivers to hold a spot at a charger ahead of time. Drivers can save an open space as they are on the way to charge, or they can reserve a charger and time up to 2 weeks in advance. There is a $3 reservation fee on top of the actual cost to charge. EVGO bills itself as the largest public charging network in the UA, meaning EVGO bills itself as the largest public charging network in the USA, meaning it's larger than everyone but Tesla. We expect to see this program go nationwide, and other charging providers will likely follow suit. That said, don't be surprised if we see surge pricing implemented and reservation fees at busy travel times. There are potential benefits of a program like this, but until we've had a chance to try it out, we're not sure if it's good for consumers or just the company.